One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, February 7th, 2024. Three games for me on the docket. Three games for me on the docket, as well as something I watched. The first game is the matchup between my LA Lakers defeating the Golden State Warriors 120-112, led by LeBron James, man. Oldest player, over 40 to score 40 something points. He had 42, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists. He was wonderful out there, showing a lot of spry in his step. LeBron been showing something. Got that little spry in his step. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Cause LBJ he just looking like young Bron. Looking like young Bron out there. Well, my man Austin Reeves had 23 and Gabe Vincent off the bench had 15. Luka Doncic is still not come back. We're just still awaiting for him. He's been practicing with the team, so and he's been looking good too. To what little clips I've been seeing, so that's fine. You know the Warriors got Jimmy Butler. He didn't play in this game, despite Steph having 37 points and Draymond Green with 13. Also, shout outs to Kenny, Chuck, and Charles picking their All Stars. I'm not going to talk about that because that's not. I mean, it's interesting, but it's something I really don't want to break down on their All Star game because I'm not a big fan of what they're doing. I understand why they're doing it, but I don't know. I already told you. I said, listen, if you want the guys to play hard, $5 million for each player. $5 million tax free each player. You'll see something out there. Trust me, you will. You'll see a lot. You'll see a lot. And NBA could do it. So that's how I see it. Or 2 million, whatever. 2 million. What? 12 players, $24 million. 25 million jackpot. The winner team gets 2 million. The All-Star MVP gets another million, 25 million jackpot. Boom, you got the guys playing hard. Trust me, they will. All right. Yeah. So Jimmy's not there, so we're still waiting for Jimmy Butler. I think they waiting for a home game, to what I heard. So they're waiting. It's a lot of work that needs to be done because they're 25 and 26. The Warriors is in trouble. Lakers is 30 and 19. They're in a good position, but they just need to keep that winning streak that they're doing, keep going on. All right, the next game of the night is the Dallas Mavericks getting a big win over the Boston Celtics, 127-120, led by Klay Thompson with 25 points. Kyrie Irving had 19, Dante Exum with 15, Spencer Dinwiddie with 22, Max Christie with 15, and he's been playing well since he's been there, and Najee Marshall with 20 for the Mavericks. Mavericks, they still did some moves. They waited for AD to have his official game. I think he's going to be having a game soon. With the Max Christie been playing well, this is a big win for them. They're 2 games over 500. I know they want to turn their season around. People are talking about the trade and everything, but it is something. But it's good Kyrie getting a win over his former team. Hasn't really been winning versus the Celtics since he left. So it's a good win here. All right. The Celtics, Jason Tatum, he had 17. Jaylen Brown with 25, Porzingis 17, and Peyton Pritchard 21. The Celtics, they've been giving up a couple games, so we're not saying it's a cause to pause, but Joe Mazzulla did say some things, and I think he said it feels good to be the hunted, and he says it gets the team and gets the coaching staff up. So I don't know. Maybe that's some kind of trick and plan that they want to go towards it, but I don't know. Maybe I think I've seen some fatigue, especially with Tatum and these guys. I'm seeing some fatigue. So maybe not a it's I could say it's a 4 or 5 on the panic meter. The Boston Celtics need to really talk about. All right, and then the last game of the night is the Indiana Pacers defeating the LA Clippers 119-112, led by Pascal Siakam. He had 33 and 11 on his All-Star nod, as well as Tyrese Halliburton 14 and 8. Not a good night for him. And Ben Mathurin with 25 as well. The Pacers are 29 and 21. Did they make any moves at the break? Floating out Miles Turner again, which is crazy. But this man has been in trade conversation since his second year in the league. That's wow. Every year they're talking about trading Miles Turner, and he's been there for close to 10 years. That is wow. That is wild. Always talking about trading that guy, and all he is just productive. Do what he got to do, and kind of leave this stuff. Remember, he almost came to the Lakers. We were so close to getting him one time. It would have helped too. We tried to get him this year too, but we got Mark Williams. All right. And for the Clippers, James Harden 22 and 10, Norman Powell 22. Zubac had a big night with 18 points, 15 rebounds, and Kawhi Leonard had 19. Now, Kawhi just doesn't, seem like the Kawhi we know. This is just interesting. I just see him almost like a good player. I think he's not great anymore. And to me, I think he's the fourth best player on the team. Damn near, he's probably the fourth most important player on the team. Because he just doesn't look like a guy you saying he can give you 26, 27 a night, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and out there causing disruption defensively on perimeter. He don't look like that. And this is a question. A good question the Clippers got to ask themselves in the summertime, because for the most part they're either going to be in a play-in or they're gonna fight their way for a play-in spot, and they'll be out in the first round, if not even make it to the playoffs, as they'll be getting smacked in the play-in. Kawhi's just a good player, making max money. There's something they're gonna have to really talk themselves about, because at the end of the day, you're in a new stadium. You want to have a competing team, and it was smart for them to get rid of Paul George, as I see it. But if they could have got rid of both of them and get something back for Kawhi's deal, meaning Paul George left as a free agent, but Kawhi, you package him with something else and see what you could stick. Some idiotic team takes the bait. I think they'll be in a better position. So it's just an interesting note, I'm telling you. All right, I did watch Mufasa, the prequel of The Lion King. Just talking about the Mufasa, the father of Simba, and then they go back and what's the oh man, I don't know what's the monkey's name. Well, he's telling a story to Simba's youngest son about Mufasa's is his father. Timon and Pumbaa is there. They also they're being funny, and he tells the story of Mufasa. How he was separated from his family, and then his brother, not his brother, but Scar's real name is Taka, and he finds and saves Mufasa, and Taka is in lineage of becoming king of his pride, and there's just stuff there. I don't really want to get into too much detail, but there's just a lot of things there. There's some action. There's another herd of lions threatening everything else like that. But this is okay film. I I liked it. Like I probably want to watch it again. But it was good. It we did see Scar do the turn, and we kind of see reason in regards to that. So that's there's some reason for that. It's but I that's why I'm not these prequels with prequels with these villains that we have, and then you're justifying you're justifying their madness that they exhibit. That's not. I don't like that too much. I'll watch it. Like I said, Star Wars started it first with the Darth Vader thing. And now you're sympathetic for Darth Vader as he massacred and killed so many Jedis and people and destroyed planets. And they have prequels saying, oh, this person wasn't like this. We'll see the steps in why the person turned mad. And people love it. And then they love the villain that they had a disdain for so many years. So this is the same thing. Almost like, I said this before. I don't want to see how Scar was, and then no, I hate him for what he did. He killed Mufasa. He made everybody cry in the damn movie theaters. We didn't know what the fuck we was watching. Excuse my language. We was pissed off. We didn't know that was gonna happen in Lion King. That fucked people up. It really fucked people up. And to have this movie to do it, they're playing and all this other stuff. It's something. It's something. It's something. And you have these you have these films and these series doing all these prequels to certain things, or having having villains and things like that. Because I'm hearing, look, they're trying to have a Thanos series. They're talking about a Thanos series. Just based on they're gonna base it mainly on the comic books, and then towards the end they're gonna get to the timeline when he's going to search for the stones. But doing that, knowing how people felt when they watched Infinity War, how it fucked people up, how you had grown people there crying and everything else like that, and people was like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Where the comic book people are saying, well, yeah, that's what happened, but wow, I didn't know this was gonna happen. And now you're gonna, they have Thanos has been so idolized in just in this genre now. It's like you want to have a series on him, or possibly a movie. That's just insane to me. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.